Hello everyone, this is Alcabet the Analyst, and today I'll be talking the Philadelphia Eagles and also the Patriots. So first, Jason Peters being on IR, and this is completely Howie's fault. And I also want to talk Cam Newton catching COVID-19. I don't want to see how it only affect the Patriots, obviously. I just want to see how it will affect the whole league. But this is Alcabet the Analyst. All right, so first and foremost, I got to start with my team first, the Philadelphia Eagles. I believe we playing to make it or break it game. This will test our faith or whatever we got. It tests Carson, whatever he got, and also Doug Peterson play calling, and not just Doug Peterson, Jim Schwartz. I want to see how they go into this game because 49ers are just as injured as us, so that's really no excuse. So I want to see how Carson plays, and this is a primetime game. I want to see how Doug called the plays. And I want to see that. But to go into what I'm talking about is Jason Peters. He's on IR for at least 3 weeks, and this is Howie's fault. And the reason why this is Howie's fault, once again, I love Jalen Hurts. I just don't love that we picked him. And if we did, why in the second round? We need a left tackle. We need a left tackle. And you know what Jason Peters did? Because we was missing that void, he beat you out of money, Howie. He got extra money out of you. So I don't blame Jason Peters for asking for more money. I don't blame Jason Peters for us missing a left tackle. I blame you, Howie. I definitely blame you. You could have got somebody in the draft. But now we overpaying Jason Peters. We know is a guarantee. Definitely he's up in age. He's going to get hurt. He's going to get hurt. Now because Howie didn't take care of the linebacker core, we are weak there. Because he didn't take care of the offensive line, we're weak there. And because he didn't really take care of the receiving problem, we're weak there. And so this is all on Howie. I don't blame the players for asking for more money. I don't blame Jason Peters for getting hurt. I'm blaming Howie. After that 2017 season, we should have got younger and better. Instead, we fall behind, make these goofy draft picks, and it's affecting us in the long run. It definitely is. But the only thing that's saving us, Cowboys not as good, overrated as every year. Giants, like I said, I don't believe in Daniel Jones, so they're not as good. That is what it is. I question their offensive line. I question Daniel Jones and their receiving core. They both lacking on that. And Washington are Washington. They did get one against us, so I do question us. But they did get a win against us. And you've seen them play the games. They not good. Washington is not good. So literally no team in the NFC East is good. We all fighting for the same spot. We all look bad, and every team literally in the division got a losing record. So that's the only thing that's making me still have faith. But once again, Carson loses another piece, and even though Jason Peters is getting beat by a rookie with one hand, I'm sorry. He was getting beat by a rookie with one hand. It's extremely disappointing and sad. And all I can say is get well, Jason Peters, get well. We will need you. Hopefully somebody step up. I'm not sure about Jack Driscoll. Is he playing? If so, should he play left tackle? I believe so. But we'll see. Just get healthy, Jason Peters. But once again, I don't blame Jason Peters. I blame Howie Roseman. I blame him. Should have got somebody. Just make you look at that second pick like, why? Come on, why? But I'm off that. So let's talk about Cam Newton. So Cam Newton obviously got affected by COVID-19. And they were supposed to play the Chiefs Sunday. Now it's looking like it's Monday or Tuesday. I'm not sure if they picked the date yet. If they did, let me know. This is strange because they started Brian Hoyer, which I don't agree with. Get Stidham a shot. But not only that, right? He has to quarantine for 14 days. So that means he might miss the additional 2 games. And this stuff like that will start affecting the teams. Imagine if Patrick Mahomes catch COVID. Imagine if Lamar Jackson catch COVID. So I want to see how they handle this situation. Are they going to actually stay out for 2 games? Or the NFL is going to try to find a loophole, because this is alarming. This is very alarming. We seen what happened with the Tennessee Titans. We seen what happened with the Patriots. Even though at the rate we went through 3 games, 4 games. Even at the rate, that's not bad if only like one team and one player from another team is affected, especially that the NFL is not in a bubble. So I don't think it's a super alarming situation, but it does make you question, what if some of these franchise quarterbacks catch COVID? How would it affect the season? Do we get through a long season if some of these primetime quarterbacks catch COVID? Imagine if you catch COVID in the playoffs. Do you miss the next playoff game in the Super Bowl? I don't know. So I'll really watch how they handle this Cam Newton situation. So it'll let me know in the long term how would they handle the situation in general. Because once again, once you catch, you have to quarantine for 14 days, which is 2 weeks. But I'm deeply saddened that this happened to Cam Newton, because we already know no team wanted to pick him up. Bill Belichick gave him a shot. He was looking good. Looks like he was on a roll, doing old Cam Newton things, using his legs, using his arm. And now this happened. So now he's going to have to miss that primetime game against the Chiefs and whoever else they play, most likely. So once again, what happens if this happens to a Patrick Mahomes? What happens if this happens to a Lamar Jackson? Or even my guy, what happens if this happens to a Carson Wentz? Say if Carson Wentz get on the road and he catch COVID. I'm just saying, I don't want to put that out in the atmosphere, but I just really need to know how they're going to handle this situation. But what do you think, man? What do you think? How do you feel about Jason Peters being on IR? Do you blame Howie, or do you blame Jason Peters for being so greedy, wanting extra money? And also, how do you feel about the Cam Newton situation? Do you think the NFL will handle this right? Do you think the season will continue? That's the big question. And during these primetime games, what happens if somebody catches COVID during the playoffs? Or a game before the Super Bowl? How does that work? We'll see. We'll definitely see. But this is Alchemy, the analyst. Ghost.